Namaste and a very good morning to all of you. I welcome you to my channel, The Outlier. My name is Mithun. In today's video, I'll be talking about how to recode Likert scale items in SPSS. Even before I proceed to demonstrate how to recode Likert scale items in SPSS, may I request you to subscribe to my channel, also like and share my videos. Let me begin by introducing to my audience the data set that I'll be using for today's video. This data set is an Excel file. There are 23 columns in this data set. The first column is about participant ID. Second column is about the participant's gender. Then I've got the first Likert scale item, which is question 1. You have question 2, question 3, 4, 5. Like this, I have approximately, in fact, I have 21 such Likert scale data. As you can see here, there are 5 categories in each of these columns. Let me quickly apply an Excel filter. In the drop-down menu, I'm going to show you the different categories in each variable. The first category is agree. Second would be disagree. The third category would be neutral. Fourth would be strongly agree. And the fifth one would be strongly disagree. There are 5 different categories under each variable. It would be very difficult for you to manually recode each of these 21 Likert scale items into numeric. As of now, this variable is a string data type. How do we easily and quickly recode 21 Likert scale items into numeric? First of all, let me remove the filter option. This is my SPSS software. I will have to close the source file. Unless you close the source file, you will not be able to import it into SPSS. Let me go ahead and close the source file. I don't need to save this. In SPSS, the first thing that you need to do is click on the file menu bar. SPSS displays different options that are present in the file menu bar. The third option from the top is called as Open Database. Under this, the very first option is New Query. So this is the navigation path. Please go to File menu bar. The third option from the top is Open Database. You have to select the first option, New Query. If we go ahead and click on this option, you can see here, there is a new dialog box, which is called as Database Wizard. This dialog box helps us import the Excel file into SPSS. As you can see here, I have selected the Excel option. Once you have selected Excel here, you can go to the option Next. This will open up a small dialog box, which is called as ODBC driver login, or simply Open Database Connectivity Driver login. Under the database section, what you need to do is specify the location of the file. The source file which contains Likert scale items, is it in C drive, D drive, documents, or any specific folder? That location needs to be specified here. There's an easy way to specify the path here. How do we do this? You have to click on the Browse button here. Once you click on the Browse button, you can see here, SPSS directly takes me to downloads. In case it does not, you can always click on the drop-down menu and select the location in which the file is located. It could be in desktop, downloads, anywhere. I'm happy with the downloads option. The name of the The name of the file that I'll be using is called as results v1 file. So you can have a look at this. This is the file that I'll be using, results v1.xls. I'm going to go ahead and hit the open button. Here you can select the OK button. In the left-hand side, you have the opportunity to select the data. Let me click on this plus option. You can see here, SPSS now displays all the variables that are present under the Likert scale items. All these 21 variables I would need. So I'm going to do a very interesting thing, which is to drag Likert scale items and drop it into retrieve folders in this order. In case you have not followed this, let me do this again. Once you have the table, you have to select this and move it into the box to the right hand side. Make sure that each and every variable is displayed. What is the next step? You have to click on the next button. Here you have the option to specify a filter condition. Let us say you want to limit the analysis for a specific region. You can specify the expression here. Let me ignore this particular option and select the next button. Now this is a very, very interesting option, and this option would save a lot of time for research scholars. You can have a look at this. This option is called as define variables. Let me read this explanation. The first is you can edit the variable names and properties. Let us say instead of question 1, you want to change this, or let me just choose the option ID. I want to change this to respondent's ID. You can go ahead and respondent's ID contains an illegal character or it is not allowed in SPSS. Okay, no problem. I should not be giving a space here. Again, it says it contains a illegal character. I'll have to remove the quotes here. You can see here, now SPSS is accepting this. So this is a place wherein you can change the variable name. Names will be automatically generated if left blank. This is okay. I'd like to draw your attention to the third option, which is to convert a string variable to numeric. Use the original values as value labels. Click Recode to numeric. This is a very, very important and a powerful option, especially when you're working with Likert scale items. This is because in Google Forms, you would have given 5 different options, namely strongly agree, agree, neutral, disagree, strongly disagree. In SPSS, this has to be converted to numeric. And this is a secret trick that you can always use, which is to simply check box the third column. The first column is result variable name. Second is data type. The third column name is recode to numeric. All these variables Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5, Q6, Q7, Q8, Q9, Q10. Each of these variables can be converted to numeric in one shot. If you were to do this manually, it takes a long time. We are saving a lot of time by checking this particular option, that is recode to numeric. I have put a tick against each of these Likert scale variables. Once you do this, you can again hit the next button. This is the syntax. Let me ignore this and click on the option finish. You can see here, now you have successfully imported the Excel file containing Likert scale items in SPSS. Have a look at all the Likert scale data, Q1, Q2, Q3. SPSS is now showing the numbers instead of the original value labels. What do these numbers indicate? To find out what do these numbers indicate, at the top, you can see there's an option called as value labels. Let me go ahead and select the value labels option. You can see here, if you click on this multiple times, you can display either the value or the value label. The first person's response has been neutral for the first two questions. What is the code that SPSS has assigned? It has assigned the code of 3. Have a look at the code of 5. SPSS has assigned strongly disagree. You can manually check each and every value, or there's a simpler way of doing this. What is the simpler option? Right now, you can observe that I'm in data view. There is a second option which is called as variable view. Please click on the variable view. Under the variable view section, SPSS displays the name of each and every column. Let me scroll to the right side. Here you can see SPSS gives you the value and the corresponding value labels under the values section. You can click on any of the ordinal data type. This is the code that SPSS has assigned. 1 for agree, 2 for disagree, 3 for neutral, 4 for strongly agree, and 5 for strongly disagree. This has been done for each and every variable. You have a categorical variable, namely gender. Here again, SPSS has automatically converted a string data into numeric. It has assigned the code of 1 for females and 2 for males. You can see here, the data type has been wrongly assigned as nominal. This is not nominal. This has to be converted to ordinal data type, because Likert scale data is typically ordinal data type. Now, in case you want to analyze this data, what do? You can go to the Analyze menu bar, choose the second option from the top, namely Descriptive Statistics. Under the Descriptive Statistics section, you can go ahead and select the Frequencies option. The moment you click on Frequencies, you can see a new dialog box, namely Frequencies. You can select the first question here. And once you select the first question, you can go ahead and choose the option Charts. Under the chart section, you have 4 options: bar chart, pie chart, histogram. I will select the bar charts option and choose to display the percentages here. Let me click on continue and then OK. You can see here, this is the output window of SPSS. The first table describes the number of valid cases, which is 328, and the number of missing cases here would be 0. The second table gives you the different categories along the row. It also displays frequency percentages, valid percentage, and cumulative percentage for each of the 5 categories. Let me scroll down. Here you can see SPSS displays a bar chart. Along the x-axis, you have the 5 categories: agree, disagree, neutral, strongly agree, and strongly disagree. And along the y-axis, you have the percentage. You can have a look at strongly agree. This seems to be the longest bar, and therefore you can say that most of the respondents have expressed an opinion of strongly agree towards the first question. In case you need to change the look of this particular graph, what you need to do is double click on this graph. You can select on any of the bars, right click. You can see here SPSS displays a menu bar. You can choose the option select and choose all bar. What does this do? This applies the changes to all the 5 bars that you're seeing. If you were to select only this bar, changes will be made only on the selected bar. I want the changes to be made on all the bar. Therefore, I'll go ahead and select all bar. You can see there's a new window called as the properties window, which is shown. There are different options here. You can go to fill and border. What I want to do is I want to select a different color here. So I'm going to select a different color and click on the option apply. You can choose yellow in case you want. I'm happy with the old color, red. So let me go ahead and choose red. Close the properties window. Now, in case you wish to show the value labels or the percentages on each and every bar, there is an option here which is called as data label mode. If we go ahead and select the data label mode and click on each and every slice. Let me close the chart editor window. In the chart editor window, you can see the distribution of the different categories for the Likert scale variable. So this is how you can create a chart. In this video, we've seen how to import Likert scale items in SPSS and automatically recode each of these Likert scale items in SPSS. We've also seen how to analyze a Likert scale variable. I hope you have enjoyed this particular video. I request you to subscribe to my channel, also like and share my videos. Thank you very much once again. Have a great day ahead.